Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Driving by the parking lot here, I noticed every vehicle was almost the same. As I get closer, it says Texas Emergency Management. So they must be having a meeting here in one of the cabana rooms. They're not really cabanas, I don't know what else to call them at this point, but you can rent out spaces here at the beach, and the beach is just about empty today. I didn't even see a lot of walkers out today. It's just kind of wet and windy, but just driving by, I glanced over. I was like, what's going on here? And why wasn't I notified? Kind of turning around here, slow down so you don't get whiplash. You can see it's just kind of a blah day. It's warm, it's 60 something degrees. Wind is blowing pretty good, but nothing insane yet. And we did get a little bit of rain off and on overnight. Texas Emergency Management. I notice a lot of them have that little box on top of the vehicle. I don't know what that is. Again, I just wasn't notified. But I actually slept past sunrise this morning because there wasn't a sunrise. And only reason I even woke up when I did, I got moving about 10 after 7 from the Wally World parking lot, was because people were showing up to shop. They open up at 6 a.m. at the Rockport Wally World. Yeah, this one room on the left right here is a large room that you can rent out at the beachfront pavilion. And then this other side is showers and restrooms for the beach. And the last time I checked, they did not have hot water in those showers. So I don't use them. They're good in 10 months out of the year. And of course my brakes start squeaking because I'm by the water and I'm making a video. I just noticed all this morning that my brakes were not squeaking. You can see it's just kind of a glum day here at the beach. I had a car pull up next to me last night when I was parked, and their window was down, and I thought they were gonna give me the "Are you boondocking with Dennis" treatment, but they did not. They were just pulling through the parking space. And then later, when I was watching a movie, sitting in the front, I did get the boondocking with Dennis experience. A couple, very nice couple. They don't want me to say their names, and I've met them a few times before. They brought me chips and queso. And I was sitting there watching a movie. I'm like, perfect for chips and queso. And they brought me a lot of chips and queso. So thank you, mystery people. I had chips and queso last night, and probably going to do something with another portion of it for lunch and dinner today. See what I got and what I can mix it up with and get a good meal out of it. So thank you very much. I got a joke from Doug. Doug left me a joke. What do you call a boat made out of a large bell? Yeah, what do you call a small boat made out of a large bell? There you go. A little dinghy. Thank you, Doug. That one got the goat up. I was downloading movies this morning. I downloaded Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio and Christopher Walken, one of my favorite actors. And I've probably Tom Hanks is in it. I guess I'm on a Tom Hanks kick lately. And I also downloaded the first season of a series called, damn it, something Jones and the Six, that got really good reviews, and that's on Amazon Prime. So I'll have those to watch over the next few days if they're any good. And I got caught up on comments and that kind of stuff. I also went down a rabbit hole, and I was reading an article, and I've kind of had a little bit of an interest in the South Pole since I met Wayne and read his book. And on this date in 1911, Ronald Amundsen, I read that name all the time and I never pronounce it correctly. December 14th, 1911, first man to set foot at the South Pole that we know of in recorded history, right? So that's pretty good. Do flat earthers believe that the North and the South Pole exists? And if they do, what do they call it? I need to know these things. I also saw actress Lee Remick was born on this date, and I know that name. And when I did a quick search for her in Internet Movie Database, I mean, you're talking about 300 movies and TV appearances. So, and her career is just spanned the years, you know. Maybe most famous when she was younger, and I mean, all the way back to black and white movies. So, happy birthday, Lee Remick, in case you're watching the channel. I was noticing earlier, some of my subscribers, it's impressive to me. I didn't think anyone would watch my channel, but I have regular viewers from Canada, Portugal, Australia, Ireland, Germany, and I'm sure there's other people that watch from other countries, that the Philippines, that watch my channel that I don't even know about. Christmas on the Beach, that's referring to the Candy Cane Lane section that we filmed up there at the end of the beach with all the Christmas lights. It's almost 10 a.m. and I have not heard from Luciano. I would imagine he stayed at the church today. I thought for sure he'd be calling for leaving me a message for food delivery. But I have not heard from him. I was watching a video from RV Living with the Geezer this morning. Calvin, he was cooking, and he mentioned that previously he had left the stove on while he was in the living room with something, I believe something was boiling, and he just warned to be careful about that. 25 years ago, I was renting an apartment attached to a friends of mine house, and I always used to make this protein soup, we used to call it, with any kind of bean I could get, and chicken, and I would put some chopped up vegetables in there and things like that, some spices. And my friend's son, who was like 15 at the time and really into bodybuilding, absolutely loved it. So I would make him batches. I would make a big pot of it on the stove like twice a week. And this kid now is, I don't know, 45, 48, kids, has his own business, and he still looks like he's still really in shape. He doesn't look like a bodybuilder because he doesn't take drugs, but he looks like about as good as you could get without taking, you know, steroids and all that kind of stuff. So when I was living there, the stove started working, and you know, his mom was my landlord, a friend of mine as well. I worked with her when we both worked at the pharmacy at the same time, and she got me a 4-burner brand new stove, and within a week I was making my soup. I was working afternoons then. Went to the gym, came back, I had left the soup on, and it had burned the stove. Brand new stove, little corner of it. Sanded it down, got the touch-up paint, everything was fine. And then about a week later, did the exact same thing. Just forgot, because the kitchen was kind of set off from the rest of the little apartment. It was, you know, it was a house apartment over a garage, and it was just set up weird. But yeah, twice. And I was, you know, 30 years old then. I can't imagine how many times I would be doing it now at 61. But I just wanted to check in with you guys. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all warm and happy and dry. Christmas is coming. I was actually doing a little bit of online ordering for some friends of mine this morning to send them a gift. You can see, facing this way, looks like we got a storm coming, but there's our flag. It's blowing pretty good. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching.